Yo, busy girls, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I'm bringing you back another video on the channel. So today, we're bringing you back another episode on the Survival Let's Play. This is episode 4, and in today's video, what we're going to be doing is building a Skelly XP farm. And yes, guys, I found a Skelly XP farm. It's all the way that way. Let me just climb. Oh my god, I'm failing by climbing up the tree. That's... Well done, Camille, well done. See this pillar? I would kind of zoom in, but Optifine is not out. But, yeah. This pillar right there, that is where the Skelly spawner is. So literally in spawn chunks, which is insane, guys. Insane. So, I've tried, I'm super energetic for this video. I've been in a video recording mood all day, but my equipment wasn't working at all. And no, but I did order some new equipment. It's gonna be fantastic. I've got a brand new CPU coming, brand new motherboard, and brand new RAM. Yes, guys, I'm gonna be getting rid of this crappy 8-core AMD 8320, and I'm getting an i7 8700K. That's the one. I'm not very good at numbers, but before we do get onto the Skelly spawner, I just broke this torch for no random reason. Before we do go over to the Skelly spawner, I want to show you guys what I did on the live stream. So first things first, we finished like some of the tunnels that go over to the mushroom, and we also found a mesa biome, which is amazing. We're gonna get a ton of clay for some future projects, so that's fantastic. I love building clay. It's just such a nice and clean material. So over here, as you can see, we sort of made this little wall, make this sort of prettier, even though it doesn't look pretty, but it's just much cleaner, much more sort of how would you say it, symmetrical, even though this is not the most symmetrical build I've ever made. But we've got this smelter that we made ages ago. We got this little mine that whenever we go mining, I just break these couple of blocks and go through the wall, and we got this little door here where we go upstairs, and then we see all the chickens over there, and I've actually died in there once, which I think this sort of gave me an insight of 1.13 that if there's too many sort of entities in one area, they die. So when building the Skelly spawner, the XP farm, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have like mod it. It's gonna be different than the normal Skelly spawner XP farm, because if we get too many of them, they'll just start dying because they'll be cramped in one area. So I'm gonna create like a little. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys later. But then over here, I'll create this sort of temporary storage area. I literally have nothing in these chests at the moment except this chest. I've actually enchanted some bits and bobs, and we did make an enchanted table because I was just so annoyed that I've been using low efficiency tools. And so yeah, so we got the diamond pick. It's just efficiency 2 and like unbreaking 1, unbreaking 2, but it's better than nothing. And we got this sexy sword, sharpness 2, fire aspect 1. Fire aspect 1 is the sexy part about this sword because we can get cooked food whenever we go out and want to eat stuff. Even though now we have this chicken farm, and it's actually creating quite a bit of chicken right here. Yeah, we're making quite a bit of food. I'm actually going to take let's take a half a stack. There we go. No, let's take a whole stack. Yeah, I'm going to take a whole stack just in case we run out of food in a Skelly spawn. I don't want to be coming back up constantly. And then we got some other bits and bobs. We got a name tag from the Skelly spawner. We got channeling. I really don't know what this enchantment's about. So if you guys know anything about Minecraft 1.13, then do give me a shout. We got some beetroot seeds. We got a ton of rails because we found like one of those rail underground mineshaft things, which is fantastic. We can collect those because you know, rails are quite expensive on the iron side of things, and we don't have any iron farms or anything. So this is going to save us a ton and a ton of resources. And yeah, that's really it. We made a golden pickaxe as well because we had a ton of gold. Because we also found a nether fortress on the live stream. It was fantastic. If you haven't watched my live stream or tuned into the live streams, make sure to turn on those post notifications. So every time I post anything on the channel or anything happens on the channel, you get those notifications. And I just got a sticky keys, which is not a very nice thing. Alright, so besides the sticky keys and everything that just actually occurred down over there and all this, yeah, we also have a bit of a enchanting table sort of room. It doesn't give us level 30 yet because we don't have enough bookshelves, but it gives us decent enchantment. I think maximum enchantments are like level 20. There we go, level 20 maximum, which is decent. I get, was that efficiency 3? Oh my god, efficiency 3. We need to get the 20 levels. We're 5 levels away from 20, which is fantastic. So, now what we're gonna do, instead of us blabbling on, I'm just gonna get myself equipped a little bit, and then we'll head off all the way. Actually, what am I gonna take? I'm only gonna take these 2 pickaxes. Everything else is all over there already. So, what's in this chest? I'm gonna take some of these. This is gonna get a little bit useful, and the oak planks, yeah, and then some of this, and a bit of this, and a bit of this, and let's take this glass because that's going to get used. See, everything's going to get useful. And let's take this as well. I don't know why 4 slabs are going to be useful, but we've got an egg. Bang, no chickens. All right, let's head off to this skelly spawner. All right, guys. So as you can see, here is our spawner. As you can see, we got the little skelly in there spinning around and spinning around. It's sort of weird that we haven't actually found a skelly spawner when exploring all these caves. Like, I literally missed this vein of caves, but in the live stream I started just like going around, and then I just like poking random holes, and then I found this sort of caving system. Next to caving system we was exploring in the video and also in the live stream, just to find some resources, because I knew I left some like iron and stuff in like these caves, and we found this spawner, which was fantastic. We had a couple of loots and stuff like that, like I showed you earlier on. And the plan for this spawner is going to be actually digging out this area. So we're going to do that in third-person time-lapse. So like it's going to be 6 out from each side of the spawner, just to give them some space to just to give them some space to actually spawn. And then we're going to dig down quite a bit down. We're going to do all this water sort of funneling system, put them through a tube which is going to go all the way up, a little bit across, and make them go down. So they take a lot of damage, but not enough to kill them, just enough so they're like 1 or 2 hit kills. And then at the bottom, what we're gonna have is like a little killing chamber, which I'm gonna be modding a little bit than like a normal killing chamber that we would have had in the previous versions of Minecraft, because now Minecraft has this thing where if there's too many, I think it's over 24 entities, I'm not too sure how many entities, but if there's over too many entities in one like space of block area sort of thing, what happens, like the entities start taking damage. So for example, if there's too many players in one space, they'll take damage. Same as mobs, if there's too many of them, they'll just start taking damage and they'll just die, and that won't be good, especially for an XP farm where you want to collect a ton of them in one sort of area and just start, like, you know, when you're AFK, and then just kill them after when you come back from your AFK session. But instead of me blabbing on, what I'm gonna do is set up my like put this world into a LAN mode, go on my PC, like my other PC, my laptop, and set up third-person time-lapse. Alright guys, so after third person time lapse, as you can see, we have finally dug out this whole spawn area. We went 6 blocks outwards from each side of the spawn, and then we did like, I think 6 blocks downwards as well. No, a little bit more than 6 blocks actually. And then now what we're going to be doing is actually, as you can see, I've actually added a little window, and this is actually going to be the area where we're going to be killing them. So what we're going to have to do is set up this little spot. I think this block is where they're going to be falling down. Yep, let's actually place a slab over here. I don't actually have a slab, but let's grab a stone slab. I remember bringing some down. There we go. We have a stone slab right here. So I'm going to grab this stone slab and I'm going to place it here. This is where they're actually going to be falling down. So this is the area where we're going to be actually, you know what? Let's take this back a couple more blocks because we don't want them to be like super close to each other. There we go. That good? Yeah, that's a decent distance, and then we can have chests on either side of with all the loot. Yeah, that's gonna be fantastic. So I'm gonna have to clear this area back a little bit, and what we're gonna have to do is actually go up. I think it was 22 or 23 blocks. I'm gonna have to see. So we're gonna have to dig out 23 blocks. So let me just grab this and let's just pile up 23 blocks, I guess. So let's just dig up. Let's just dig up firstly. We shouldn't be so far away from the what's it called, from the surface either way. The surface should be just above us. Let me have a look. So 58, yeah, the surface should be here in a second. So let's just grab, yeah, there we go, we can see the dirt now. There we go. There we go. Right, so here is the surface. Let's dig back down and let's see how many is 25, because I haven't had a look at the numbers yet. So I wish we had much faster efficiency tools. Like, these are so slow. Even though this is efficiency 2 and it's a diamond one, they're so slow. It took forever to dig this area out. So we are 49, so we need 60. Let's just go up 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's do 23. So this is the height of the blocks. This is how high we want it to be. So I'm gonna place it over here and do a little staircase, and we're gonna test it on ourselves. So what I'm gonna do is dig down again. And then I'm going to come back up to this ladder. Actually, we're going to have another entrance to this area as well, which is going to suck. So we're going to have to dig out an entrance. What I was thinking, actually, we're not really doing anything much in the spawn chunks. I was thinking literally just stick an ender portal somewhere in this room where we could have like this sort of entrance to here, and then remove the ender portal at the top. But at the moment, what I'm going to do is quickly try finding the ladder. It's up here. So let's just go over to it and let's test out the drop. Alright guys, so I'm back up again. As you can see, I have full health. I'm actually going to take my armor off just so it doesn't affect any of the drops. And let's see if we die. If we die, that means this is a little bit too high. Like mobs health and like regular player health is actually exactly the same. So let's have a look if we die. Let's go. And we failed. Actually, let's make this a little tube. Let's turn this into a little bit of a tube. There we go, like this. And then let's go like that, and let's just place a couple more blocks like this. So then we just run, bang, half a heart. There we go, 23 blocks. That should be perfect. Actually, if we place a slab over here, it's actually going to be a full heart. So 1 hit, 2 hit kill, perfect, fantastic. Right, so now what I'm going to do is actually loop this around on top of the spawn end all the way down. So the way it's going to go is, we're going to get rid of this in a second and create another entrance area. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I made this sort of little funneling system. So when they spawn, they'll fall somewhere over here, they'll fall down over here, then they get pushed by the water, and then over here is where we are going to do this sort of elevator. So let's do it on this block, as like they sort of stop on, which block do they stop on? Let's do a little bit further. I'll add another one of these water sort of break things, and then we're gonna dig up how many blocks we need to all the way out to the top, and then route it around all the way down to that funnel, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I finally finished doing the tubing. So as you can see, if the mobs drop down, they get funneled into this one however this long area is, and it'll keep on going. I know I just swam there, but they'll just be pushed up, and they'll go all the way up. Hopefully the old, like the elevator mechanics and mobs will still work in 1.13. If it don't, that's gonna really suck. But as you can see, they'll go up, they'll keep on going, and then they'll just carry on being pushed, blah blah blah. I'm just quickly gonna walk through this area because that's gonna take a little while. They'll carry on being pushed. I'm just gonna eat something, and as you can see over here is the drop, and the mobs are just gonna get dropped here all the way down to 1 to / half a heart, and then there'll be 1-hit kill. Alright guys, so I've finally finished adding all the chests and also added a little entrance over here. We're gonna finish off the entrance maybe off in the future. At the moment there's just gonna be a little ladder over here going down to this cave, and then we got this entrance thing. I might add a nether portal in here or something, or possibly maybe like an actual entrance up to the top, and maybe some sort of an elevator. I'm not too sure yet, but as you can see we still haven't changed the texture pack because I really love this texture pack, but we are going to be forced to change to a faithful one if we want this to work properly. We might just steal the textures from faithful and include it and just throw it into the Minecraft 60. I don't know guys, but as you can see here is our 3 sort of spawning area, and well, spawning area where all the mobs are going to drop. So we're going to spawn and go all the way up across and then all the way down into here. Over here let's just add an anvil because we're going to be fixing our tools and stuff like that because we don't have any of the mending yet. And yeah, but now let's actually change the texture pack because we sort of want to see this in its full potential. It's not going to look as nice though. I prefer the Minecraft HD 64 instead of the faithful, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. It's not as pretty as you can see. It isn't as pretty, but we can actually see the spawner now, which is great. I'm still gonna have to remove all the torches from the spawner, as you can see, in order for the skelly to start spawning. But unfortunately, this does bring us to the end of the video. I'm gonna do that a little bit later, maybe off camera or something, because we don't want this episode to be like 40 minutes or 50 minutes long. And I know you guys won't watch such a long episode. It would just get a little bit too boring, too extended. So I'll probably leave this to another video, maybe do this off camera, and possibly we can pertify inside of there in another video as well. I can't actually go through the bars with the camera a bit, and that sort of sucks. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. If you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care everybody, and bye bye.